Hello, my name is Father Thomas Olshafer. I want to tell you a little bit about our history and about how we got started here in the United States. We were founded in Paris, France in 1641 by Father Jean-Jacques Ollier. In 1791, we were invited by Bishop John Carroll to come to the United States and establish the first Roman Catholic seminary in this new nation. We accepted the invitation, and under the protection of Mary, the Mother of Jesus and the Seat of Wisdom, we established our nation's first seminary on Paca Street in Baltimore City. By the mid-1970s, the seminary had moved to new campuses, and so St. Mary's on Paca Street is now a site of pilgrimage. On the site are two architectural and historic masterpieces of the early federal period of our nation's history. First, there is the historic seminary chapel, designed by French-born architect Maximilien Godefroy and built between 1806 and 1808. It was the first neo-Gothic church in the United States, and it has been designated as a National Historic Landmark by the U.S. Department of the Interior. Recently restored, the chapel has won accolades from religious leaders and civic officials alike. The second important structure on the site is the Mother Seton House. This three-story federal-style structure served as the home and boarding school of St. Elizabeth Ann Seton. It was where her dream of founding a religious community took root. During her time at St. Mary's on Paca Street, she formed a spiritual bond with the Sulpician Fathers, who would serve as her spiritual guides until her death. Furnished in authentic period pieces, the house gives its visitors a glimpse of life in the early 1800s and a sense of the day-to-day life of the first U.S.-born saint. As you can imagine, the cost to maintain these two 200-year-old buildings is substantial. Yet we believe it is necessary, for in the bricks and mortar of this historic site, the story of our Catholic heritage in the United States is retold. Recent popes have spoken of the need for a new evangelization. We believe that the historic site at 600 North Paca Street is a vehicle for that evangelization. The site is open 7 days a week and welcomes visitors from across our nation and around the world. I would ask you to consider a gift to help us maintain these historic and spiritual treasures. Your gift, regardless of the size, will help us in preserving the past and securing the future. Thank you for your interest in St. Mary's historic site. I'd like to extend an invitation to you to visit the site. It's truly holy ground.